In this Zifront review, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about this software. If you have any questions, please be sure to comment them down below, and I'll also be sure to leave a discounted link down there so you can always get your money's worth for Zifront. Now, Zifront is a software that lets you build and sell chatbots online to either websites or users. Now, straight away, that is a really cool feature. Personally, I'm excited to go ahead and jump into this review. So I'm going to go ahead and go through each feature, and then throughout the review, I'm going to dive deeper into each feature, showing exactly what this software offers and how it actually offers it. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it. On this left hand side, we have this navigation bar, where as you can see, we have the dashboard, the live chat, the lead list, and then finally the actual chatbots itself. Now I'm going to jump into this dashboard really quickly to show exactly how this software goes ahead and helps you out, just as soon as you either sign in, log in, or even just sign up to the software in general. Now, it's a very easy to use and visually pleasing software. Personally, I really love the layout. I think these nice little graphics are just really good for beginners. Really enticing software overall. So as you can see on this overview section, there's 4 different steps for you to go ahead and complete to pretty much help you navigate and use the process of this software. We've got add your domains, where you can go ahead and actually add your domain names to authorize the chatbot to actually work in your website itself. And then we've also got create a chatbot, where we can go ahead and actually just create the chatbot in general, which we will do in a moment. Integrate with your tools, where you can integrate your live chat and etc. And then finally chat with your visitors. So 4 simple steps where you can go ahead and follow them along, and the software overall just helps you out with the sake of the software process. As you're scrolling down, you can also see the visitors currently connected, whether they are online or their domains, which is a feature that I personally really love. I just love how this overview is very straightforward, and it saves any professionals or beginners a lot of time when using this software. So overall, I think it's absolutely brilliant. I actually love when software save yourself a lot of time. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into adding a domain first, since that is the first step of this process. So it says your Zifront widget code will only work if the domain's listed here. So you want to go ahead and just type in your domain there, and obviously add your domain to begin with. I went ahead and added a domain name, and then that's pretty much the straightforward process of adding it into the settings. So now when we go back to the dashboard, you can see we've gone ahead and actually passed the complete step of obviously adding your domain. It also says I've passed the chatbot because I went ahead and obviously made one beforehand, but we're going to now go through actually creating a chatbot flow and obviously adding it to your website or something like that. So once you want to create your chatbot, which is pretty much the main feature of this software, you have to go ahead and just click create a chatbot here, or if you go to the chatbot section on this left hand side, you can go ahead and create one straight from here. So once you click add a chatbot, you can start adding in the settings or the information of your chatbot name. So it's a very straightforward and simple process. I personally really love it. It just opens up this little panel where we can put in the information. So I went ahead for the chatbot name and put in reviews for the sake of this review. And then in the description, I put tests because we are testing out the chatbots. And then finally, a great feature about this software, which is insanely good for beginners, and I personally definitely love this feature, is that you can use a template. Now again, for beginners, this is really good in case you're starting out and you don't want to go ahead and create a terrible chatbot straight off the bat because you don't know how to use the software. For professionals, you can go ahead and actually start from blank, as you can see here. But again, for beginners, they can use a support chatbot template, lead generation, FAQ chatbot, basic live chat, and then also start from blank if they wish to at the bottom. So again, this feature is incredible in case you are a beginner and you want to go ahead and actually use an example or kind of follow along. So for the sake of this review, I'm going to use the support chatbot template so we can see exactly how this software goes ahead and helps you out in creating your chatbot and just the generalization of creating a chatbot on here. So once you are happy with your settings and your information, you can click create chatbot, and it should now take you to the chatbot flow section. Now again, this is very straightforward and minimalistic to use or minimalistic to read. You can see the chatbot actions on this left hand side. So we've got the send message section, ask question, choices, tag contact, go to URL, request live chat, CPU support, and then the go to step. So all of that is included in this, and you can actually go ahead and take a video tutorial or a tour if you need to as well. So pretty much this is exactly what the flow of the chatbot is for your support section. So in case you want to go ahead and add support to your website, this is the flow that chatbot would use if you went ahead and used this template. So if we click on start, you can see on the right hand side it opens up pages or just a little panel from where you can go ahead and actually edit the process of your chatbot and what it says. So in the start section it says got a question, I'm happy to help, and you can change that if you wish to, which I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this to show you can change it. click save, and it should now be saved where it asks if you've got a question. Now there you go, a very simplistic and easy process for you to go ahead and follow along and clearly and easily create your chatbot, which is features I absolutely really love. It's so good for beginners and so good for professionals just on how it works. So let's go ahead and click through this flow and see exactly how this chatbot would work if you went ahead and used the support template. So it would then ask you what would you like to do, as you can see, and then this is where the actual opinions or the choices of the chatbot actually come into question. So we've got the two choices right here, which is I have a question, which is down here in the options, or chat with a human. Now this is the process which pretty much helps your support chatbot connect your customers to the right people at right times. So obviously you can go ahead and change these options if you need to by going ahead and adding them, or just changing the ones that are already there within the process. So if we were to add an option by just clicking that, we can go ahead and change our third option. Let's go ahead and just put, would you like a review, for the sake of this review. So now we've got our third option that can obviously be connected to a different kind of flow. So if we click save, we can see our third option has been added to this flow. Now we can go ahead and click this plus sign where we go ahead and actually add it to this flow, and as you can see there, it's now been added to this flow. Obviously it would then go to this next section where the chat with a human is also going as well. So there's not much else to go ahead and use. This is pretty much the easy and simplistic process of the whole chat flow. You'd make sure you can go through it and see exactly how it works and if it actually correlates to you, or you can go ahead and start from scratch, which we'll go through in just a moment. But overall, absolutely love this for beginners. It's absolutely insane, very easy to work with, and I personally really love this section. And then once you're happy with it, you can go ahead and click save or test your chatbot right here, and then finally install it to your website. So now back on the chatbot section, you can see the one we've just started, and if we clicked add a chatbot as well, and we went ahead and named this, I went ahead and just named it reviews to and test for the sake of this review, and then we click start from blank if we were a professional in this software. Once you've got your head around it, this is exactly how it would start once you click start from blank. Very simple, very easy, and you'd obviously follow the template that we just went through before. So all the way back at the dashboard section, it would then also say that you've passed this next step like I did before, and we can now move on to the third step where we can actually integrate with our tools. So once you click available integrations, it pretty much just gives you a connection to other softwares where you can go ahead and actually integrate if you have accounts with these softwares. So you can integrate Zapier, WordPress, WHMCS, and then WhatsApp, which is a pretty cool feature that you can add WhatsApp to your kind of chatbot. Not too much to talk about this, it's just good that this software has a lot of integration tools for you to go ahead and help along with the process. And finally, you can chat with your visitors by using your bot. So if you click chat with visitors, you actually have a chat section, so you don't have to be going ahead and actually worrying about how you can chat with your visitors. Obviously, once your chatbot has been added to your website and people actually start asking questions through maybe your support bot, it would all appear here. And if they ask for a human, like the process of the flow template did, this is where the questions would come up. You can chat from the software here, or you can also chat from the WhatsApp software and also in a team. And there you go. Once you've obviously integrated everything, it should work very easily, very simplistic process, saving you a lot of time with actually customizing and helping your customers with a chatbot. And there you go, that is it for the Zifront software review. Now I think this is an absolutely insane and powerful software for going ahead and actually adding your chatbot. There's a couple of features that I personally really love, and those features is how easy it is to use, how good it is for beginners because of the actual template and process it uses, and just how a lot of time it saves when you're going ahead and helping customers with any problems your website may have. Would I recommend this to anyone? Yes, I absolutely would. I would definitely recommend this to anyone who needs a website chatbot. Definitely one of the best softwares out there for this. And finally, would I use it myself? Absolutely. If I ever needed a chatbot or a customizable chatbot with an easy process, I would definitely use this software. Overall, 10 out of 10 software, and I would use it again. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.